Hello friends. Hi friends, let us learn how to apply for Varsity Tutors for a tutor position. So you can see here I am in Varsity Tutors and there is an option for schools, tutoring jobs and sign in. So let us click tutoring jobs and you will click start earning. So here you have to give the details. So let me just give uh, some random answers to this because like I have already registered through another email address, so I don't want to duplicate it. So country United States, and we can select first name and last name. So let me give it as Bindu and Madhavi, and zip code I am giving it as 08837. Email, so let's say, let me just give it bbindu@gmail.com. Let me see if it says it's already there. And also you have to give your phone number. So let me just give my old phone number. Okay, and then we will click continue. Okay, I think there is some error. So select country. Okay, so let me just give another number here. So let me see. Yeah, let me try to. Okay. Okay, I don't know, like I think some error is there. Okay, okay, yeah, okay. So now it is taken that email and the phone number. So are you at least above 18 years of age? Yeah. Valid government photo ID from US or Canada? Yes. Can you provide proof of your higher education? Yes. Are you able to provide official transcripts? Yes. Reliable high-speed internet access? Yes. Do you have a computer with a webcam for online tutoring? Yes. To meet legal and school district requirements, tutors must pass background check. Are you able to complete these requirements? Yes. Okay. So then we click continue. So then we will fill in the education here. Okay, highest level, degree and major. So let's see if it has. Okay, so you can, I think you can, even if the college is not listed there, you can just select and graduation year. Okay, so it is giving in GPA, so just I'm just giving it 4. Or my college did not use a traditional GPA system, so you can select that. Okay, and then you can add another school and let us continue. Okay, do you have tutoring experience? You can click yes or no depending on whatever your answer is. So how many years of tutoring experience do you have? So again, select whatever is appropriate for you. So let me select 2 to 5. Do you have experience tutoring students with learning differences like ADHD or dyslexia? So again, if you have the experience, click yes, or you can click no. What levels are you interested in tutoring? So you can select, all that applies. So you can select pre-kindergarten, kindergarten, second grade, third grade, or if you are comfortable with middle school and high school, you can select that, or for college level courses, you can select that, or if you're just interested in teaching adults, you can select the adults. So for now, let me just select middle school and select the subjects you are best suited to tutor. So limit to 10. So here you can, select whatever courses you want to select. So let me just select algebra, or because we have chosen it as middle school, let us select geometry, maybe statistics, and middle school math. So you can select whatever you are comfortable there. So limit to 10, but that does not mean you have to select 10. You can even just select 2 or 3. Okay. So primary subject, select your primary subject. So this is what you will be interviewed for. So maybe, like if you are comfortable with algebra or geometry, so you can just select whichever you want to be interviewed. So what foreign languages can you tutor? So if you can, teach any other foreign languages, like Hindi and Korean, Mandarin, you can select that. How many hours are you available to tutor each week? So this is not mandatory. See, for foreign languages, if you are a maths teacher and if you are not interested in teaching languages, you can, okay. Or maybe, like if that can be the communication medium, yes, if you know the languages, you can select that. Okay. I'm not very sure whether it is about teaching languages or in what languages you can speak. How many hours are you available? So you can select as per your availability. So when can you join? So answer that, when you can join. Let us say from November 30th, I am able to join. So what is your general availability? So you can select this availability: mornings, weekday mornings, afternoons, or evenings. If you want, if you're not working as of now, and if you have all the time to do the tuitions, you can select everything. Let me select just weekends. Okay. So do you have classroom teaching experience? If you have, yes, say yes. Or if you are applying for the tutor job first time, and if you have not worked in like classrooms, then you can select no. How many years of classroom teaching experience do you have? So I have like 2 to 5 years, so I will select that. Are you currently teaching? If you are currently teaching, say yes, and if not, you can say no. Do you have a teaching certificate? So if you have any teaching certificate from New Jersey, or like whichever state you are, whichever country you are, like then you can select yes, or you can select no. So then you review your application and you submit the application. Okay. So because this was a duplicate application, I am not going to submit this. So let me just, close this window. And then we will see after submitting the application what usually happens. So usually, like I think, let me see. So I think this is the email we get. Thanks for your interest in, like teaching here. And also you get a link to do the interview. So then here you click on the start interview button. And once you click on the button, then it takes you to an AI interview, wherein, like you have to turn on your camera, and please make sure you are sitting in a let me just click on that. Anyway, in the first screen, let me see if it shows, or if it says already the interview is done. So you give your details here, and yeah, now it is saying invalid link because I am already done with that interview. So what we usually do here, so you usually give your name, phone number, and other whatever it asks in that screen, and then it asks you to introduce yourself. So you introduce yourself, and then it will ask you which subject, like select any one subject, so that I can ask you questions about that. So for example, now we have chosen math, so you just say math, or maybe you can say middle school math, or high school math, like that. So then there will be 2 or 3 questions on the concepts, and then it will ask you like how do you teach the students, like if some student is struggling, how will you manage, or if they are asking for some, like only 2 3 quizzes or test preparation, and if you feel that their foundation is not ready for that, like how will you manage, how will you try to fill the gap between what the parent is asking for and what the student is doing. So there will be questions on your teaching philosophy, and how you can how will you manage the different situations. So this is what is there. And also another thing is, like, once if you are not happy with the interview, when you do the interview, when you answer the AI, you can always in the end it asks, do you want to save this interview so that it will be sent to the recruiters. So if you do not want it to be saved and sent to the recruiters, you can always say, you can just say, cancel. Or else if you are happy with your interview, you can click on okay, save and send it to the recruiter. So then your interview will be done. So once your interview is done, I think I'm not sure whether we get a confirmation email for that. No. Okay. So maybe, like, once your interview is done, they will get back to you. So I will update you on that, what happens in the next steps. So far this is how you apply for a tutor post in Varsity Tutors, and how you fill the form, and how you take a interview. So let me know if this video is helpful and what more videos you want me to do. Good luck, and thanks for watching.